Yes, people, welcome back to another TS Talks podcast. Hope you're doing good, keeping well, keeping safe. Now, in this one, more on the sporting aspect. Now, Jose Mourinho, he's only gone and got himself the sack, hasn't he? Now, the original reports when it first come out was that apparently he refused to, train the players in response to the club announcing that they had joined the European Super League. Well, apparently those reports were quashed. But who knows? It wouldn't surprise me. I think the fact that Spurs sacked him a week before the final, I find that a bit odd. Maybe it was at the right timing for Spurs to go ahead and do that, just knowing that hours before um, the the news had come out about the European Super League or the Super League, and they wanted something to deflect from it. And Jose is the sort of man everyone knows them man will do talking in press conference, and when he's not happy about something, he'll start talking about it and he'll start moaning about it. Same way he's been moaning about some of these players, or the comments he's been making of recent, like oh, same manager, different players, all this sort of thing. All these little digs, and he would have probably done the most in a press conference, and um, Levy didn't have and the other board members at the club probably didn't have the guts to probably hear what he had to say. At the moment of me recording this, Chelsea and Man City are, planning to withdraw from it. And, Ed Woodward has resigned from his role at Manchester United, following man like Maguire sticking it on him. And, big up Harry Maguire for that. Um, I, I credit him for that and credit all the players and managers that are speaking up about this thing, because this thing is a joke, in my personal opinion. And, it's more of a thing of where these owners, predominantly of uh, American from America, um, you know, they're trying to just switch up the game for us. And now, man, the people ain't having it. And credit to the people that's been out there protesting and that. So yeah, but back into in regards to Mourinho, what is it he's gonna do now? For me, I personally can't see him have another job. Um, in the Prem. He's been at Chelsea twice. That ain't happening again. He's been at United. That ain't happening again. Spurs just got rid of him. He ain't going to Arsenal. He ain't going to Liverpool. Um, who else is there? He ain't going to City. I don't think Everton or any of them other teams will take him either. So it'll be interesting to see. Obviously Ryan Mason's been put as interim to end of the season. No offense to my man, but I've not known him to be any sort of coach. All I know is that his career got cut short due to injury. But they're talking about the potential replacement for Mourinho. Now the top of the list is Nagelsmann, and he's potentially the main reason why they got rid of um, Jose, because the talks was that he was close to apparently, you know, or in the running for the Bayern job, and the talk is that apparently maybe they've asked Jose now to try and get that deal in place to bring my man in. So who knows? But he would be a good fit for them. We've got Brendan Rodgers. Uh, I doubt he would leave Leicester right now, but again, he's another manager um, with decent quality, of a good pedigree, and he would do a good job at Spurs, in my opinion. Then you've got Allegri, who has been out of work for some time. He lives in London, so it wouldn't be too hard of a job for him, I would think. But it's about whether or not he wants the job, whether the board can offer him the right things that would make him want to take the job. And then the last option is a bit of an out there one, which is Ledley King. For me, this would kind of be a bit like the whole, Chelsea getting Lampard and Arsenal getting Arteta. To be fair, not even like Chelsea getting Lampard, because credit to Lampard, he went to Derby and did some work there for a season. Arteta just come from being Pep's number two straight into the role at Arsenal, and I don't think it would be a smart move to put a man like Ledley King in the firing line like that. Like, you got to be ready for this thing like this. His press conferences, however, once, twice a week, questions. Managing the team. Like, you like proper got to be ready for that. That's not something like where a man can just turn it on. Like, yeah, I'm ready to let you know. Once you're in it as a football manager, you're in it. There's no, oh, I didn't want to do press today. Nah, man, you got to be ready for it. And in my personal opinion, I'm not at the Tottenham ground to know what he's like with the players and that, but I don't think, especially not right now, I don't think he'd be the right man to be the next manager for the club. And again, I don't even think he's a man that would even like the thoughts of this whole Super League thing. Well, I said before I'll speak on the Super League in another video, but to think of Spurs being in the Super League when the only thing you won, or the last thing you won, was what is now the Carabao Cup. Back in 2008, in the last however amount of time, that's all you've won, and you're in the Super League. It's a bit nuts, but we're in a day and age where money talks and bullshit walks. But yeah, that's it for me on this one. I'll be grateful to get your thoughts on it. Obviously, if you're listening on YouTube, you can let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Obviously, if you're listening on Spotify, you can hit me up on Instagram. I'm at TSTALKS underscore. And also, I'll be dropping some merchandise soon. Not worry, it's not gonna say TS Talks in there, but I've got a few things in mind. And yeah, once it's ready, you're gonna see it out there. So yeah, that's it for me, man. Um, Hope you enjoyed listening to this, and feel free to let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.